Team, Mr. Keffer here. Thank you for joining me for this week's Adult Senior Black Belt Track Karate class. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to show you your natural stance. Snap to attention. Spread your feet, make a fist, cover, close your eyes for a second. Focus on your breathing. Set your intention for class today. This is strike week. Think about where you are when you first started your martial arts journey. Think about where you are now. Think about how much you accomplished, how much you've grown. Open your eyes, bring your feet together, and courtesy bow. Back out your natural stance. Team attention. Tapping your right leg, step out of your stance. Team, we're going to start by doing a jab, cross. Focusing on keeping your hands up next to our cheeks. Physically make contact with your cheeks while you're holding your guard up. Elbows are in. Extend the arm all the way out. Bring it right back. All right, team, and go. It's going to be Supasa. Go. 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 Supasa. And switch. Aya. All right, team. Elbows are in tight. Remember that. We're going to rotate our body on that cross, gain that body rotation to generate power. Ready? And go. Supasa. 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 Team, relax. Spread your feet out. Put your hands up. Let's do some squats, team. Together as a team. Ready? And go. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, team, back to your natural stance. Snap to attention. Tap on your right leg. Back to your ground stance. This time, team. Jab, cross, hook, right? A lot of body rotation here. Driving that punch in, straight back, rotate as we do our cross, rotate as we come through. Fist, elbow, shoulder, keep in alignment, striking to the jaw. Ready? And go. Soup, asa. 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 Go, soup, asa. Go, soup, asa. And go, soup, asa. And switch. All right. Jab, cross, hook. Working the other side of the body. And go, soup, asa. 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 And go. Soup, asa. Team, we're going to lay down and do flutter kicks. I'll do this facing the side. So flutter kicks, laying down on the ground. Keep your head up, shoulders off the ground. Keep your feet off the ground. Start like at 6 inches from here. 1, 1. Like bring your legs up. Right? Let's do it together. Ready? And go. It's going to be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. And relax. Everyone back up on your feet. All right. Back out to our natural stance. Team, tension. Tapping your right leg. Back to your ground stance. This time, team, we're going to do a front leg front kick. Boom. Jab. Cross. Hook. Use the chamber of your front kick to drop the weight down and provide that backup mass to even make that jab so much more powerful. Ready, hands up. And go. It's going to be soup, asa. And go. Soup, asa. Look at where your hands are when you're doing these techniques. And go. Soup, asa. If you have a good guard or hands down around your waist, we want our hands to be up. Ready, and go. Soup, asa. And go. Soup, asa. And go. Soup, asa. And switch. All right, front leg, front kick. Front hand jab, back hand cross, front hand hook. Ready? And go. Soup, asa. Go. Soup, asa. Go. soup, 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 asana. Go, soup, 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 asana. Go, soup, 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 asana. Go, soup, 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 asana. And go, soup, 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 asana. Team, natural stance. Let's get down to our push-up position. Ready? Knock some push-ups out together. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up on our feet. Natural stance. All right, team, let's gather around. Team, this is our last week of goal setting. Today, we're going to work on getting SMART goals. Step 1 for SMART goals is to make sure your goals are specific and measurable. That's the difference between I want to lose weight and I want to fit into this size pair of pants. Like, you want to be as specific as possible. The next step is to make sure it's attainable, achievable. That doesn't mean you set an easy goal, but it does mean it has to make sense for you. Cool. Next thing on the list is the R. SMART is an acronym. S is specific, N is measurable, A is attainable, R stands for roadblock. You want to identify the potential challenges that you're going to face and how you're going to overcome them when you do face those challenges. And our last letter, SMART, is T. T is for time-bound, timetable. So I want you to give yourself a timetable or a deadline for when you're going to achieve your goal. Right? Your challenge this week is to look back at the goals you set for yourself and put them through the SMART process. Are they specific? Are they measurable? Are they attainable? Have you identified the roadblocks and given yourself a timetable to accomplish the goal? All right, team, right back out to our natural stance. Our self-defense is cross wrist grab. This is someone reaching out with their right hand across their body to grab your right hand, or their left hand across the body to grab your left hand. So it's a cross grab. So I'm going to step from here, turn sideways for this one. So imagine someone's taking their right hand, they're grabbing my right wrist. So as they grab, what I am going to do is I'm going to step back. Right? I want to drop my body weight. If I just pull with my arm, the odds are I'm not going to get a lot. They might be stronger than me. I need my body weight behind this. So as they grab my wrist, I'm just bringing my leg up and dropping backwards, and it's going to pull my arm in close to my body. This is going to make it easier for me to get a counter grab in. All right. And then I can bring my left arm up, my front arm. I'm going to come up and brace their arm like a forearm block across their elbow. So imagine their arm right here, they lunged in, boom, their arm's extended, you take that forearm block right across their elbow. So let's look at this at the beginning. So this is a cross wrist grab. They grab hold of my right wrist. I step back with my right leg. They grab to my right side. I step back with my right leg. As I step back, my weight shifts back. My hand goes across my body. They still got a good grip on it, but now their arm's extended. I can reach. It's easy for me to get that counter grab in here. My left hand comes up right across their elbow. And this might be a forearm strike, or it might just be an arm bar. And then I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to do one more step with it. I'm stepping back, almost a dancer step. As I do, I'm dropping my weight down, and this is what's going to take them to the ground. Right? And then we're going to stay back as we go, once they go down. So the idea behind this is they grab hold. As they grab hold, we're going to step in, we're going to come in with that arm bar, and then we're going to step back really fast, which is going to force them to go down to the ground, because it's hard for them on the outside of that spin to keep up with the rate you can go on the inside of the spin. All right, let's try this again, team. This is our cross wrist grab. Starting on our natural stance. By the way, we're starting our natural stance here, but think about this in a self-defense situation. The odds are that's not where you're standing. Like, this could be anything. This could be like you're trying to hit him, and you try and hit him in the groin. He grabs your wrist. He might, you might be out in the alley, walking by an alley, and someone reaches out and grabs your hand and tries to pull you in. Could be any of those type of things, right? How you get here is a little bit important, because if you're being aware, you probably have to be grabbed from that alley. If you are working on your awareness and you're working on your safe spaces, you're probably not letting someone get that close to you. You probably, if you are saying to yourself that you're probably looking for a way to get out of here before this happens, right? So, but if you're already in an altercation, someone jumped you, they pushed you, they're grabbing you, and you're kind of struggling around here, and you try to strike them, and maybe you try to hit them in the stomach, maybe you try to hit them in the groin, whatever it's going to be, and they grab your arm. Awesome. Not awesome, you're there, but they grab hold. Now you know where their hand is. Step back, arm bar. Step back again, take them to the ground. Stop, stay back as you move out of there. All right, let's do that again. All right, again. Cross wrist grab, we're doing a right cross wrist grab. They grab my right wrist, I step back with my right leg. I counter grab with my right hand. I left arm bar, right leg steps back as I kick them to the ground. Stop, stay back. All right, cross wrist grab. Two-hand push from behind. So for the two-hand push from behind, this is a technique where someone is coming behind you and they're pushing us forward with it, slamming on both. Could be someone coming just right behind you and pushing you. It could be that you've thrown a punch and they moved out of the way and they're just pushing you off to the side. Could be a lot of different things that get you into this situation. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be going with the push. As someone's pushing me from behind, so the natural reaction is someone pushes you, you want them to step forward. If I don't move my feet and someone pushes me, there's a pretty good chance I'm going to face plant. So what I need to do is when they push, I'm going to step forward. It doesn't matter to me which leg you step forward with. Today I'll step forward with my left leg. But it's really going to depend on like what posture you're in, how you're standing, if you're walking. That's going to determine what leg you're going to step forward. So for this one, I'll step forward with my left leg. As I step forward with my left leg, I am going to step and I'm going to turn. I want to throw my arms out. Right? I want to make sure I got my hands up in a guard, a protective position, create a wedge here in case they are throwing punches. If they push me and start throwing punches, I can get a good cover going here, protecting myself with it. All right. And then we need to make some distance. So I'm here, they push me going forward, I step, and as I step, I'm going to try and step, kind of cross step on this one a little bit, but really you step how you step. So I'm going to step, turn, so I don't want to cross step helps me get my hips so my legs aren't twisted up. I don't want to twist my legs up. Hands are up. Okay, from here I'm going to take my back leg, I'm going to drive my front kick in, boom, pushing them away. All right, and then you might add some combinations, so you might add a jab cross. Maybe you're going to grab and drive another knee into it. You can add whatever you want to at the end of that to charge into it. But let's just do this again. So it's a two-hand push from behind. So the first thing that's happening is I'm stepping in, I'm turning around, arms are up to protect myself in that cover position. I'm going to kick. All right, jab cross. Maybe I'll kick, hook in there, hook, drive a knee, throw an elbow, whatever we want to do with that, add on to it. So the first thing we're going to do is the primary thing is we're trying to create that space between myself and the attacker. All right. So again, two-hand push from behind. So step in, turn, kick, stop, stay back, and get out of there. Let's do it one more time. Two-hand push from behind. Ready to push. Stepping in, hands are up, kick, cover out, stop, stay back as we're trying to get away from them. All right, team. Two-hand push from behind. Side shoulder grab. So for this technique, we have someone coming up to you and they're grabbing the side of our shoulder. We're probably going to pull us back and maybe throw a punch with it. So think of it like you're walking here and someone grabs hold and pulls you back. Or maybe you're already in an altercation, things are getting mixed up, and as they're moving around, they grab hold of your shoulder and preparing to attack. So what we're going to do is when they feel that grab, we're going to kind of slap our hand on top of it. We're going to try and pin it down. And then from here, I'm going to smack to the groin. So what's going to happen is as they grab hold of my shoulder, I'm just going to drop down, hammer fist right to the groin. So as soon as I feel that hand on my shoulder, I'm driving down and hitting the groin. From here, I'm going to rotate in. I'm going to heel palm up to their face. Right. So hammer fist to the groin, heel palm to their face, hook around, chop hook around the head, drive a knee into wherever's convenient, right? And then stop, stay back as we cover out here. All right. So let's do this again, team. Let's do it together. So from here, it's a side shoulder grab. We're going to go ahead. I'm taking my left hand. They're grabbing my right shoulder. I am going to pin their hand with my left hand. I'm going to drop my weight down as I do. I'm hammer fisting the groin. And as I'm coming up, I like to pop the arm out of here as clearing them out of the way so I can heel palm to their face. So as I come up, I'm using this arm here to clear the arm to create a path right to their head. Hook behind their head. And I'm going to knee, boom, and then stop, stay back as we come around there, right? And like you can knee, you can elbow strike afterwards, you can do a heel punch, you can do other things afterwards, but our goal is, remember, is to escape, to get out of there, not to punish the guy for making a mistake or trying to attack us. All right, so again, we're back to our natural stance. This is a side shoulder grab. We're gonna take our left hand, we're gonna pin to our right shoulder, their hand. We're gonna drop our weight down as we hammer fist in the groin, bending the knees, not trying to bend forward, but we're gonna drop the weight down, hammer fist to the groin, clear the arm as we pop up, getting that leverage, getting that, pushing our backup mass in there, getting our weight going up forward, as we heel palm it in the face, hook behind their head, and we're gonna knee, right? And then stop, stay back. All right, last time, team. Side shoulder grab, pin, hammer fist, heel palm, hook, knee, stop, stay back. All right, and that is our side shoulder grab. For our senior black belts, that's first degree black belts and higher, we are going to look at Tom Tuille. Tom Tuille is a Kung Fu based kata that we are going to be going over this cycle. So we're going to do the first part of the cycle this time. I will not be mirroring it for this part, but I will be going through and explaining the techniques I'm doing so you can follow along with it. All right, so first thing we do, we start our natural stance. We're going to snap to attention. We're going to bow. We're going to go back out to our natural stance. The kata's name is Tom Tuille. We're going to announce it. Tom Tuille. From here, we're going to bring our feet together. I'm going to take my left leg, bring it into my right leg. I'm going to bend my knees. My right hand is going to come up into what we call a Chinese palm. I always think of like playing cops and robbers as we were kids, like finger guns. Like my fingers are curled up, my index finger is out, my thumb is pressed against the top edge of my hand, put it in the center of my chest. My other hand, my left hand, is going to go out in a vertical fist off to the side. That's our starting position. Our knees are slightly bent. We're tense, ready to explode. On one, we take our right hand, we're going to bring it right to the side. We're aiming right down the hand. We're going to then step out with our right leg. We're going to lunge down low, and we're going to do a punch. Okay. Our back hand is extended, and the palm is down as we're doing that first strike. From here, number two, we're going to take our back leg. We're going to shift back just a little bit, and we're going to pivot our hips. So we're back into a horse stance. My back hand is going to come up vertical fist. My front hand is going to come right to the center of my chest. That's number two. Number three, from here is we are then going to take our right arm. We're going to shift over into a forward stance. As we shift into that forward stance, we are going to unload with a back knuckle. We're going to pull it back, and we're going to do a rising punch with our left hand. Our right hand is all the way back. From here, circles, a big circle, scooping inward block. Then with our back leg, we're going to do an advancing front kick. Step forward, again, stepping nice deep steps on dances on here. We're lunging in. Left hand is now doing a punch, and our right hand is way at the back. All right, team, that's the first part of the kata. So let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to scoot a little bit over here because we're going to be going a little farther that way with it. So we do it on one side, and then we do it on the other. All right, so let's start from the beginning. All right, natural stance, snap to attention, Tom Tuille. Left leg comes in, right hand comes up, left hand is out, vertical fist. From here, one, look, step out, punch. Two, back to our horse stance, check position. Three, back fist, rising punch. Four, scooping block. Five, front kick, and lunging in with our left punch. Six, we're going to shift back. My right leg shifts back, right hand comes up to a vertical fist, left hand comes back to the center of my chest. Seven, back fist as I'm stepping out. shift my weight forward, rising punch with the right hand. 8, front kick with the right leg. And we're going to step in, feet together. Right hand becomes a vertical fist. Left hand becomes the Chinese palm. All right, team. I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to do it a little bit of an angle here. Keeping the camera where it is, but I'm going to do it a little bit of an angle, a 45-degree angle, so you can see this from a different point of view. All right. So again, we start out with Tom Tuille. Right hand comes to the center of the chest. Left hand is out to the side. 1, aim, step out, punch. Punching with the right side. 2, left leg shifts back as I shift into a horse stance. Left hand is vertical fist. Right hand is in the center of the chest. 3, right back fist, left rising punch. 4, left scooping block. 5, left front kick, left lunge punch. 6, right leg shifts back into horse stance. Right hand is vertical fist, left hand is in the center of my chest. 7, shifting over, back fist with the left hand, rising punch with the right hand. 8, big scooping block from here. Scoop down, come around. 9, advancing front kick. Feet come together. Drop the weight a little bit, bend the knees. Left hand goes to the center and chest. Right hand is a vertical fist. Back out to our natural stance. That's the first set of Tom Tuille. All right, team. Everyone, back to your natural stance. So I'll do a quick review of what we covered last week, and then we'll add on some more for the day. So I'm going to scoot a little bit outside because we're going to be moving into a business. So remember, for this one, I will not be mirroring it. So great. We're back to our natural stance. Snap your attention, bow. Back out to your natural stance. Tom Tuille. Feet come together. Right hand is in the center of the chest. Left hand is out. Right. 1, look over your fist. Step out. Lunge punch. 2, shift into horse stance. 3, back fist, rising punch. 4, scooping block. 5, front kick, lunge punch. 6, back to our horse stance. 7, back fist, rising punch. 8, big scooping block. 9, front kick, step in, feet together, left hand in your Chinese palm, right hand extended. This is going to be our reset point. Okay, section 2 of Tom Tuille. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our right hand, we're going to circle around, and we're basically going to do a cover lock. We're going to push our target down, and then we're going to step out into horse stance and do a vertical fist punch. All right, so go back to 1. So right here, we're circling around, and as we're circling, my hand goes back to my hip, step out into my vertical fist punch in a horse stance. Then I'm going to shift into a forward stance. As I do, my left hand goes back to my hip. My right hand comes up in a rising punch. From here, we're going to kick and punch at the same time. Right kick, left punch. And we're going to step out into a horse stance. Right vertical fist. So let's go back to the beginning of this. All right. So, right hand's out, left hand in the center of our chest and our Chinese palm. We're going to do our cover walk. We're going to step out in horse stance, punch, turn, right rising punch, step in, kick punch, we'll land in the horse stance, right vertical fist punch, then turn, left rising punch, and then we're going to do our kick punch combination again. Kick punch, we're going to step in, feet come together, left hand goes out, and we're back to our starting point. So one more time, going back to our reset point. Left hand center chest, right hand out. So 1 is our cover and our punch. 2, rising punch. 3, kick punch, vertical punch. 4, rising punch. 5, kick punch, land that horse stance, bring your feet together as you go back to your Chinese palm. And and that is sections 1 and section 2 of Tom Tuille. We are going to be working on section 3 of Tom Tuille. We're just going over that part today. So we'll start out with our natural stance. So for this one, our feet are together, right hand's in the center of our hand with our Chinese palm, left hand out, and we're bending your knees, centering your weight down. Section 3 is very similar to section 1. There's just one change in the kata. So from here, we are going to look, step out, and punch. If you remember in section 1, we came back to here. In section 3, we're going to come around. Imagine someone just grabbed you in the front and you're going to smother that block and you're just going to trap their arm. You take your other hand and you're going to punch, uppercut into their face. After that, it's very much just like the rest of section 1. Back knuckle, rising punch, big scooping block, front kick, lunge punch. So let's look at that, just that first part of section 1. So right here, knees are bent, right hand in Chinese palm, left hand out. I'm not mirroring this one today, team, so keep that in mind as we're looking at this. So I'm going to look, step out from the right leg, right hand lunge punch, shift back, horse stance, going to trap and uppercut. Shifting on 3, right back knuckle, left rising punch, 4, circle, scooping block, 5, kick, lunge punch. 6, same thing on the other side. Let's go back to horse stance. We are going to trap and uppercut. 7, rising block, back knuckle, rising punch. 8, scoop block. 9, front kick, and reset. All right, I'm going to do this one again. This time I'll face the opposite direction. So this will be more like the way you're looking at it probably, right here. So we're starting on section 3. Right hand comes up, right leg steps out, left leg comes back, trap, uppercut. Right back knuckle, left rising punch, left scoop block, left front kick, left lunge punch, shift back into horse stance, right trap, left punch, shift back knuckle, rising punch, right hand scoop, right kick, step up, feet together, go to the center, bend the arm out. Section 3 of Tom Tuille. We're going to do Tom Tuille, section 4. All right, I'm going to scoot over a little bit. So section 3 ends right here. So that's where we're going to be starting today. Section 4, and if you need to review section 1, 2, or 3, you can look at the previous videos for that. They have the contents for all the other sections. Section 4, we start with our Chinese fist, right vertical fist. I'm not mirroring this, team, so keep that in mind as we're going through this. So I'm going to take my right leg, I'm going to step behind. As I do, my left hand's going to come out, my right hand's going to come back to the Chinese fist. So I'm basically here, I'm just going to switch my hand. At the same time I do this, just doing a little dancer step behind. Okay, second move. Left leg steps back. As it does, I'm going to do a heel palm. My right hand comes back to my chamber. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, number 1, we're back to our reset point right here. All right, 1, here. 2, step out with your left leg as you do a left heel palm, right hand comes back to your chamber. 3, drop your left hand down. Okay, like you're trapping them. 4, bring your other hand out and trap over top. So you're trapping double trap here. All right, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so again, reset. 1, 2 is our heel palm. 3 is our wrist trap. 4, turn to your left. As you do, you're bringing your hand up, striking with the back of the wrist as you come around. Boom, striking up. All right, let's go back to the beginning. So back to our reset. Tom Tuille section 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do our big scooping hour block. And then 6, we're doing an advancing front kick. We're going to do an advancing front kick. We're going to land with our right leg forward, left leg is going to come in, and we are going to do left hand Chinese fist, right hand vertical fist. So that's our halfway point for section 4. So if you think this is the beginning of section 4, over here, we're on the next section of 4. So from here, we're just going to do it all again on the other side as we come around and finish up the kata. So let's go back to the beginning. Right. Tom Tuille section 4. Right. 1, just step behind. 2, heel palm. 3, trap the wrist. 4, back of the wrist, striking up underneath the chin. 5, hour block. 6, an advancing front kick. Cross step. 7, heel palm. 8, drop the wrist, trap the wrist. 9, turn, strike underneath the chin with the back of the wrist. 10, left hand, hour block. 11, front kick, stepping in, feet come together, drop to our reset point. All right, one more time, team. Tom Tuille section 4, start a little closer to the wall over here, right here, ready? And 1, dancer step. 2, heel palm. 3, lock the wrist. 4, upward strike. 5, inward block. 6, outward block. 7, front kick, cross step. 8, turn back, heel palm. 9, lock the wrist. 10, upward strike. 11, outward block. 12, advancing front kick, reset. All right, keep. Section 4 of Tom Tuille. Team, thank you very much for joining me for today's class. Remember, this is Stripe Week, so for our white through red belts, make sure you're doing a video of your 3 self-defense techniques showing that you're on-demand coach, so you get credit for today's class. If you are a first degree black belt or higher, please do a video of the first 4 sections of Tom Tuille and share that with your on-demand instructor. All right, team. Everyone show me your natural stance. Snap to attention. Relax stance, put your hand behind your back. Close your eyes. Take a moment to thank yourself for training today. It's always easier to choose not to train. And remember that good feeling you have right now for the next time you don't want to train. Make a promise to thank someone in your life who helped you get where you are today. Can you open your eyes? Snap to attention. Face front bow. Everyone, have a great week. See you soon. Baby, see ya.